Yay,
Hi.
you're on. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good, good, thank you.
Thank you
Hi,
for the
everybody who's
invite.
joined. What's that?
Thank you for the invite.
Yes, of course. Yes, yes. I was so glad to connect with you to begin with. So, to
Yes.
everybody who's listening, hi, this is Dayana Lopez from Family Constellation, and she's actually she's a family constellation therapist, which is fascinating, and an ancestral healing facilitator. So, that's the big intro there. But how did you get into this?
The reason why I got into this, I've been into the spiritual path, I think for like 10, 15 years. But 5 years ago is when I had a car accident. And after the car accident, I acquired a brain injury.
Wow.
From that brain injury, um, people, my therapist, told me that I needed to meditate and I needed to rest a lot of times during the day in order to have energy. When I didn't meditate or when I didn't rest, I was feeling like low energy. And when I say, okay, I need to meditate 3, 4 times a day, I'm like, you know what? I got it. Like, you know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my path. I'm going to meditate every day. From there, I started to do family constellations therapy. I did Akashic records. I study also astrology. I became vegetarian. I don't consume alcohol. Like so many things I needed to change in my life to be able to step into this role full time and be committed to it.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Now, okay, so I'm new to this, the family constellation therapist. What exactly is that? What does that entail?
Family constellations therapy is a systemic therapy that they will show you the patterns that you're having in your life. Sometimes we can have a pattern that we are repeating from our ancestors without knowing, or sometimes it could be someone that is excluded in your family long time ago. You know that movie like We Don't Talk About Bruno,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
We don't talk about Bruno, so someone is excluded in the family member, and it's going to be someone every generation that is going to represent that person.
Right.
Some people, in my case, in my family, every generation, someone died in a car accident. Someone died in a car accident until I understood that it was a member of our family who was excluded, who was taken away, and nobody knew anymore about him. The
Wow.
same way sometimes happen in families that everyone um, can get divorced and people don't stay. In every generation, someone repeat the same pattern. Because what
What about
happened
when
is
the women don't get along?
when the woman they get don't get
Yeah,
along.
like in every generation. Do you see
Um,
that? Like,
Sometimes when a woman don't get along in the marriage, you mean?
no, like just in the family dynamic, just in normal families, like a sister and a mother, or a daughter and a mom. But then in that
Mm.
family too, the daughter and the mom didn't get along, and separation, stuff like that, where families just basically end up separating to keep their peace because it's healthier for them. Is there a way to reconcile that and so it doesn't
Always
keep
there is
going?
always there is a way to find what is hiding
Right.
behind those situations. Because, for example, sometimes it could be sisters that they don't talk anymore or they don't get along, right? So
Hmm.
sometimes the reason is because when they was younger, maybe one of the sister um, was having more or needing more attention than the other one. So the other one have to become more mature in order to be more independent, because the
Right.
younger sister needed more attention, right? So
Right.
that caused resentments. And if that pattern keep happening in your life when the sisters are older, what happens is they don't get along. They fight all the time, or
Hmm.
the mom have to be in between. And the reason is because she have resentment when she was little. They didn't give her enough attention. And she
And
have that resentment towards her sister.
so say she has a daughter and that resentment can still mirror that past pain is what it
Until
is.
you heal, yes.
Gotcha.
Until
Gotcha.
you heal. Usually, people after the sessions with family constellations, people feel a release. It's like, oh, like, I was carrying a invisible loyalty, or I was
Right.
carrying something that wasn't belong to me, because sometimes we carry everyone's suitcase. Sometimes we carry everyone's situation,
Hmm.
you know? But
Yeah.
I give this example. When you go to an airport, how many suitcases you take?
Right.
You only take yours,
Yeah. I'm not carrying yours. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But some people in real life, they are used to, oh no, let me help you, let me take your problems, let me take your problems. So your life become heavier.
Right. Right.
Everything that you do is more heavier, until
Right.
you understand that everyone has the capacity to carry their own situations, because when you carry someone else's problems, you are not allowing them for them to grow,
Right. Exactly. Right.
right?
And you can't
Because
fix. Yeah.
yeah, we want to become a savior,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And oh, you have a problem, let me fix it for you. Oh, you have this situation, don't worry, I take care of everything. So your body is going to feel all those sensations,
Right.
right? You are more
Right.
tired, you have more problems, because you are in a position that is not the place that God give you,
Right.
right?
You're taking it on, but you have the responsibility to remove it as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. Like I don't know if you see the patterns when, like right now, next year is the year of the mother, a year number one, the year of the roots. Is about healing any wounds that you may have with your mother, with your grandmother from your father's side and your mother's side. So sometimes we become the parents
Hmm.
of our parents,
Right.
right?
Right.
And that's not aligned, because you are taking a position that is not yours. You never see a river going from the bottom up. The
Right.
river always go from the top down,
Right.
right? So your parents are here and you are here. You can never do this, because then this place is empty. Nobody's in your place.
Yeah.
And because you're not in your place, life is going to shake you. It's going to give you different situations until you understand that you are the last one in your lineage, that you are the little one, and your parents always will be the bigger ones.
Right.
Doesn't matter if they didn't do the way that you wanted, but it was the best for you, right? There
Right.
is I think there is no parent that want to do the worst for their kids or something. We always try to do the best for our kids. But if you ask your kids right now, maybe they're going to be upset about you about something. Like,
Hmm.
you know what I mean? They're not happy about something. And one day we're going to be an ancestors too, right? That's the
Right.
reason we have to take life as it came from us, right?
Right.
take life from our parents as they give it to us, because they give it to us as the best that they knew,
Right. Right. And
right?
that's hard for that's hard to accept sometimes because like you're a child and you're like you should have been there for me in this way, that way, that all the ways you need it.
Yes,
You should have known better, but at the same time, it's still hard to accept, but they're
it's very
learning just
hard.
the same. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's very hard to upset, but when you understand, or when we understand that a pineapple tree cannot give you pears.
Right.
They cannot give you what they didn't have,
Right. Right. Exactly. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And a tree, when someone plant a tree, you have to put fertilizer, you have to put enough water, you need to put enough sun for them to grow properly. But if nobody take care of that tree properly, they don't know what else to do, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
The tree can grow with broken branches. The tree cannot give you maybe enough shade.
Right. And
But the good thing,
yeah.
they give
Especially
you
when
life. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, cut you off. Especially when, not for nothing, but when people have children young, you're a child and your brain's not growing, mid 20s, stuff like that. And the more you learn in your 30s. So it's a lot to take on, especially when you're a young adult. And back in the day, everybody had kids really young. And now it seems like I was 40 when I had my son. And trust me, if I would have had a kid sooner, I wouldn't be where I am now with the perspective and stuff I have. So everything worked out, I guess, but we'll see. He's got to grow up and he'll go through his thing too of what I couldn't give him. And I don't know what that is yet, It's how
Yeah.
everybody's perception is and how you take it in because we all,
Everyone's perception. Yeah.
yeah,
Because a wound from a child, it can be created just by the simple thing of offering something and you forget to buy it to him, or because you was very busy and you wasn't able to take him to the park that he was excited to go, that
right.
create a wound to him or to
Yeah,
her. So that person, when it's older, if it's the betrayal wound, that person, it will try to control everything.
right, right,
Why? Because she was betrayed before,
right.
right?
Hmm.
So when we are older, we try to, oh, I want to control this, I want to control this, because I don't want to be betrayed again,
Right.
you
Or
know?
the people pleaser.
The people pleasing. That's the humiliation one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't, what, the people pleaser?
Yes.
That makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah. When you
Hmm.
have the humiliation one, the mask that we use is the people pleaser, right?
So yeah, that's so interesting. Yeah. For
And
some
when
reason,
we
I just
have,
heard it, it all makes
yes,
sense. Yeah.
and when we have the abandonment wound, we're going to say in relationships, we're going to say in work, like different places. And even if they treat you bad, you're going to stay
Hmm.
because you don't want to feel that abandonment anymore,
Right.
right?
And it's
So
like it's
whatever,
familiar. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yes, it's familiar. So you're gonna stay there no matter what happened. They treat you bad. You know it's not good, but you don't want to feel that sensation
Mm.
anymore. Like for me, after I did the family constellations, I'm very passionate about it because first I use it for me and I see
Yeah.
results, right?
Right.
I learned that validation doesn't come from your mom,
Right.
from your dad, from your sisters, from your family, from nobody.
Right.
Validation comes from you,
Right.
right? Doesn't matter. I know our parents are very important, but the validation comes from you.
Right.
right? Because if someone come and tell you, oh, you are so ugly, then you feel sad. If someone tell you, oh, you are so beautiful, you feel happy.
Hmm.
So you are giving the remote control of your life to other people.
Right.
You know, here there is a free Netflix. You have the control. Press any button, and I'm gonna move accordingly,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
So when we take the control of our life, we're gonna be able to manage our emotions. Like I learned a lot through family constellations, the Akashic records, about the persons that they are excluded in the family, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Someone exclude you, and what's gonna happen? The lineage, they're going to restart the order in the family,
Ooh,
some way or how, because God give you that place. Nobody can take it away,
right. Right.
right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. And it's like again, you're a child and then you go through society and society taints you, and you start to be accustomed to what people say. And I walked around for a long time believing what
Yeah,
people said about me, and then you get to a point where you're like, is it really like that? Am I really this? Am I really that? And if you need to look in the mirror and evaluate, go ahead. But there's a lot of stuff that's not true about you that you've just been programmed by the world around you to believe. And when you step
yeah,
outside of that, there's so much freedom in it. It's just, oh yeah, I don't need that. I don't need to keep going to you for, approval or whatever. Yeah.
yeah, for approval. And one thing that I learned that give me a lot of peace is when I listen to people talking, they are describing themselves,
Exactly. Yeah. Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
And when someone is um, pointing to you, four fingers are pointing back at them.
Right.
So they're really not talking about you, they're talking about them,
Hmm.
right? If they tell you, no, she's someone that I cannot trust, she's someone that she's rude, she's this, she's that, like they are describe them themselves, because people they come to your life as a mirror
Right.
to show you, right, what we
Hmm.
have inside.
Right.
If you don't like it, what you have around, go back inside. That's the reason, I don't know if you noticed, like I always put the little round thing, the
Yeah.
circle,
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
right?
Yeah.
It's because the only exit is by going inside,
Of absolutely.
right?
Yeah. Hmm.
If I don't like it, what I'm attracting, let me see why I'm attracting this person.
Right.
Isn't
And what
right?
when you look at someone and you envy them or something like that, why don't you like that? It's something that you don't have it, like you want that, but it's there, but it's uh what was I had a thought in my head. Why don't you trust yourself enough that you have that? A lot of it's about trusting you, like if you're whatever
Yes.
they have. I'm trying to say it. Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Yeah. Like for example, like us that we go online and we do live and stuff. Some people may criticize you like, oh, she goes online, she do this or do different stuff. But turn around and see, maybe you are afraid of not showing yourself,
Right. Right.
right? So if that's bothering you about that person that is doing,
Exactly. It's because
right?
you want to do it and you're just not there yet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right?
Right. And
People
you
they
can
like
do it.
to
Yeah. Right.
People they like to how you can say, like, poke the bear sometimes.
Yes, my mother says that all the time. Yeah.
Yeah. But family constellations, they really help me a lot. That's the reason I'm very passionate about it. That's the reason I like to help other people, like, because I see that it's like en- entangle, right? A
Hmm.
tangle that you have in your lineage. And when you release that knot, they are able to, have sorrow.
Hmm.
You do it
Right.
differently. And the
Hmm.
next generations, they're gonna be different too. They
Right.
don't have to repeat the same pattern.
Now, how is this done? Do you have, is it like a one-on-one sit-down situation, like a therapist?
Yes,
Yeah.
sometimes we do it. We can do it as a group. I don't
Mhm.
know if you ever see the show in Netflix, Another Self.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah,
I
there
gotta
is
watch
two
that.
seasons.
Oh, get
Um,
out.
yeah, we can do it as a group. So there is a group of people, and the energy is gonna show you what is hiding,
Gotcha.
right?
Yeah.
And the person that you choose, let's see, I want this person to represent my mom, and this person to represent my dad, and another person to represent me. So the amazing thing of this is like people start to feel in their body sensations from nowhere. You
Right.
start to feel headache. You're gonna start to feel like something in your arm or in one leg. Like it's different emotions. And I do it online
Hmm.
and in person, but online we do it through Zoom, and people are able to have the experience of releasing.
Sure.
Yes.
Definitely.
Yeah, I have someone, like I have few people that they are very, when you see some clients, you're really like, wow. I have a lady that she wasn't speaking with her daughter for many years.
Hmm.
And after she had a session, she said she have her daughter back.
Really? So, really? Huh.
Because
Was
it
there
was
something, what healed that, do you think? Like, was it
it,
her that was doing something that was preventing?
it was an invisible loyalty that was in her family history,
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So now they are able to,
Yeah.
you know,
That's good.
yeah. Yeah,
That's
it's a beautiful work. I think it's like for everyone that we are in this path, in the spiritual world, is because we like to help other people, right?
right. Right.
And we are passionate about what we do,
Right. Right.
you know.
With the ancestral healing, how does that work? Do you go back just generations? Like, do you map it out? Or is that
We
one
are
different?
able to see in when we do the sessions, we are able to see in which generation
Right.
is the pattern,
Right.
right?
Right.
If how can I say, if it was someone in the family that commits suicide,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Or someone in the family who wasn't seen. There is some families that in every generation someone commits suicide,
Right. Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, I've seen that so much.
right? Until
Yeah.
someone decide to see it.
Right.
The lineage is gonna show who is the person that is gonna heal the situation. Because I have a cousin that she does family constellations, but the way that we are in the same family, and to her they show her one thing that she needed to heal, and from my side they show me something else that they needed to heal, you
We need a
know.
session, me and you.
Yeah, like I really like it, and especially because in my family everyone was having car accidents and
Yeah,
someone
that's right. You were
died.
saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, every generation someone um had a car accident, someone died in a car accident, until I was like, wow. Or even with my dad, I was able to see um the same patterns that he was having in his life from childhood. I was repeating the same patterns.
Right. Right.
right?
Right.
Because the same way, like then this family, everyone know how to make pasta,
Yeah.
right? We
Right.
make pasta from scratch in this family. There is sometimes too in this family, everyone repeat the same pattern,
Right.
but it's something that we do
Right.
subconscious. We don't do it like, yes, I'm
Hmm.
gonna do the same. I'm gonna make the same mistake that my great grandma made. No,
Right.
right? It's something that we say, um, in order to belong to this family, in the place of love for my family, I'm going to repeat the same pattern,
Right. Right.
right? Everyone want to belong to a family. Everyone want to have a place in the family. So you repeat the same pattern. But the things change and the energy release when you decide to do it differently.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
When you tell your ancestor, bless me because I'm going to do it differently.
Right.
I will choose my own path.
Hmm.
You know, also, Kathy, there is some families that everyone in their family are architects.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everyone in the right, or
Yeah.
everyone has to be a doctor in this family.
Right.
So when one decides not to be a doctor, he decides to choose another career. And what happened? He feel guilty, subconscious, because he is not following his
Right.
lineage, right? So sometimes people they self sabotage,
Of course. Yeah. Yeah.
right? You see that pattern? People
Yeah.
they self sabotage because they're not doing what everyone in their family do.
Right.
So because I'm not carrying the same, I'm going to not find a job. I'm not gonna do it right. I'm going to make mistake in my work to get fired. Like you know what I mean? Those
Because
things happen.
there's a weight they carry also because they want to be different. They're not drawn to that. So coming to
Yeah.
terms with that weight and is just, I always tell people, I was like, if you're going to do something, you're going to always ruffle feathers, but once the dust settles, people adjust. The world will adjust around you, whether it'll stay uncomfortable for a while, but eventually you grow into it and you just carry on.
Yeah. But it's more like energy wise. When you tell your ancestors, I assume the guilt
Yeah.
of do it differently.
Yeah.
I assume the guilt
There you
of
go.
being more successful than my ancestors,
Yeah.
right?
Right,
Because
exactly.
if your family, let's see, is struggle financially, if everyone has a problems financially, then you want to belong to the same family and you want to repeat the same,
Right,
right?
right.
Until you tell your ancestors, I assume the guilt
I
of
like
being
that.
more successful than my family. Or
Yeah,
even sometimes with your own mom. They can subconsciously self-sabotage,
yeah.
you know, but you
Especially
have
the
to
mother wound.
assume,
Yeah, those mother
right?
wounds. Yeah,
Yeah, the mother won. Because sometimes what happened, our parents, they didn't heal the wounds. And
right.
sometimes we as a child, we are the reflection of their parents,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Subconscious. It could be that your dad see you as what he didn't have from his grandpa, from his
hmm,
dad, right?
right,
So you're gonna reflect those wounds to your dad,
right,
right?
right.
So
Hmm.
that's when the imbalance is created in the
Yeah,
family, right? Also, it can happen with the mother too, right? If
yeah,
your mom wasn't seen for their family, right? Your
Hmm.
mom always is going to ask you for attention, right? But it's because our parents, they didn't heal their own wounds,
Right. So the
right?
lesson
And
on to, yeah, yeah.
right. So sometimes we are bad. We are always given to your parents, given to your parents, given to your parents, but you are not able to fulfill your own life,
Hmm. Yeah, yeah,
right?
right,
And if we don't give them, we feel guilty.
right,
So that's when we have to assume the guilt of being more successful than our
right.
parents.
Yes. Like
And
you're
I
going to
choose
take that
my own
on.
path. Yes.
Right. You'll take that on to be able to do what you need to do.
Yes.
I actually love the sound of, I like the sound. I mean, it feels heavy, but it's,
It does.
you're like, I'm going to take this because I choose this instead. Yeah.
Yeah. And you
Yeah.
have to say it like um, from a humble
Yeah.
position, right? Very humble. No, I'm going to do what I want.
Right,
And,
right.
right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You can say, you with your destiny, I'm with my destiny,
Oh, that's
right?
beautiful. Yeah.
Yes. Bless me because I'm doing it differently,
Yeah.
right? So you always going to visualize your mom on your left side, your dad on your right side, your grandparents from both sides behind them, even if you didn't know them, right?
Right.
And behind them, you can see the spirit, you can see God, whoever you believe, he didn't make a mistake because he chose the right parents for you
Right.
according to what you needed to experience in this life.
Right.
When you are fighting against that, it's a lost battle.
Hmm. Yeah.
You have to take them as they are and choose your own destiny.
I think I had a big, I don't know, epiphany or whatever you want to call it. Even with my own mother, like I do Reiki and I've been doing Reiki on her and it's amazing because it's just the timing. It was time to come up. It was time to see this. And it's almost like the stuff I was angry about was like, oh my gosh, the same stuff she still holds pain from when she was younger. And I was like, she's human. Oh my God, she's human too, you know? So, but seeing that there's still pain no matter what age you are, you're
Yeah.
still, we're still the same people. We still carry pain, you know? So
Yeah.
it really helped shift what some things that I needed to see. And I feel it's a healthier just mindset for me with some of the topics, you know?
Yeah. Because what you can see in your mom at the end of the day, she is a child too, having experience of being your mom,
Yeah. Yeah.
having experience of give you the best that she knew,
Right.
right?
Right. The best that she knew with what she had. Yeah.
Right. And
Hmm.
also right now we have the blessings to have therapy, to speak about our feelings.
Right.
Back then everyone has to stay
Hmm.
silent.
Hmm.
People wasn't able to talk. I also mentioned a lot about sometimes men's that they grow up in rough environments,
Hmm.
chaotic situation, like
Yeah.
family
Yeah.
problems, like right. They was able to stay silent. They needed to stay silent while their mom was being abused,
Oh, yeah.
right? So
Hmm.
now those men are older and they don't know sometimes how to communicate, how to
Right.
express themselves
Right.
because nobody was telling him you can speak, you can say the truth, you can defend yourself. They always tell you don't talk, don't cry, and everything. So
Right.
I'm very happy because now men are more open for healing.
Right. Me too. I'm
You
glad they,
know?
I mean, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, it's happening. Like the way that I see it is happening. More people are being open to talk about their feeling, more open to talk about what is happening in their life, what is happening in their relationship, and more healing is happening everywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
People are more being able to have more of a human experience, whereas, we got to deal with this here. But it's so much good because even women in relationships or men, the partner dynamic, I see many people shifting where the man is actually doing more and the woman's doing more, of course, but they're meeting in the middle to like help each other out more. Whereas before it's, this is your task, this is my task. It's more unity that I see going on.
Yeah, it's more unity. And what I also I able to see that now we are able to step more into our feminine energy.
Yeah.
And the more that we
Yeah.
step in our feminine energy, the more the men are able to step in their masculine energy.
Makes sense. Yeah.
You know, it's like a gardener with a flower, right? The
Yeah.
flower is gonna grow, but if it's someone with the masculine energy, that flower is gonna bloom beautiful.
Right.
But if it's someone that doesn't know how to take care the flower may lose the petals. It won't grow as they supposed to. It will experience harder grow,
Hmm.
right? Than when you are with someone that is in the masculine energy and you are in your feminine energy,
Right.
right?
Right.
That's how I see it. Yeah.
Does anybody have questions? Anybody have questions in here? Go ahead and. So I also noticed that with dating, I mean, I know I'm not the only one, but it's very different now meeting people because you can pretty much, if you're not on this path or you're not willing to grow, there's just a different dynamic going on. And I feel like more people are having a harder time meeting people. That's what my perspective is. But because the world is healing now,
It
people are healing,
was.
which is wonderful, So there is this pause in some areas. I don't know if it's everybody, but I do feel there's this pause with unions getting together, but it's because people are healing. People are
Yeah.
choosing different paths, which is good.
Yeah, I think I believe there is someone for everyone,
Yeah,
right? What you're seeking, how when Dyer said, what you're seeking is seeking you, right?
right,
And I strongly believe that you have to be like the flower. The flower never chase butterflies. The
right.
butterflies come to the flower.
The man's the hunter,
Yes, right?
or
That's the
whatever
way that
role.
I see it. Like,
Yeah,
go to places where you can find people that are going to enjoy the same thing that you do,
yeah,
right? If you go to a bar, if that's what you like, right? But if
right,
you like retreat, different stuff, go enjoy those things. If you like reading books, go to those places.
right.
You know what I mean? And you're gonna be able to find more people. I'm also hosting a retreat
Yeah,
for
that's what.
yeah, I'm hosting a retreat in Sardinia for the mother one. It's for 5 days.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Yes.
it's amazing. And we're going to do group constellations for everyone to join to experience. We're also going to have a test that they call Epiluz. It's gonna able to help you to find different stuff that you may have in your body. And Sardinia is an ancestral land.
Oh, get out.
When you
Okay.
go there, yes, when you go there, people experience healing.
I
People
bet.
experience healing, yes. The first time that I went, I was crying and crying and crying.
Oh.
I didn't know why. And the second time that I went, I feel way better. And people told me it's because in this land, people release.
Is there a vortex?
Um, I won't say that it's a word external, but I think so. But there is a point of
Right.
energy,
That would
right?
make sense. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
neurologic, um, the neurologic civilizations, they build different um, architecture from that time that they used to do rituals with water,
Okay. Yeah.
and
Oh.
people there experience healing.
Mhm.
I have this one here.
And locations have memory.
Yes, location has memory.
Oh,
This
that's
is
really
from,
neat.
yeah, yeah. This is from there from Sardinia. She was one of the ones that they used to do rituals in the water and everything. I think it's very magical.
Yeah.
Sardinia is more than just a tourist place. It's a healing place.
I love
Yeah,
that. Yeah.
yeah. But thank you, Kathy.
You're welcome. I tagged in here. You guys follow her. Hello, Dayana. She's got wonderful stuff on her page and her website. But I love that next year is the, oh man, I forgot to put at the mother wounds. I keep seeing you post that and it just is drawing me in because it's a big thing.
It is a big thing. Next year, life is gonna treat you how you treat your parents.
Ooh, that's a big one. Everybody hear that? Yeah,
Yes, right? It's a
yeah.
year number one, new beginnings. And it's very important. How is your relationship with your mom and with your dad? Um, it doesn't have to be that you have to speak with them and you have to love them and you have to have the best relationship, but you have to understand the most important is they are the parents, they are the bigger ones,
Hmm.
and you are the smaller one.
Right.
And that's your place, you know?
Right.
You
Yeah,
cannot change it. And how is your work situation, your stability, your success in life? In constellations, we say is related with your father. How is your relationship with um, dating, your love life, abundance is related with the mother one.
right.
So if you have problems in those situations, go back inside and see what you have there that is blocking the path in your life.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be very aware of that one. Just moving forward, but next year. But I'm glad it's like,
Next
of course,
year.
everything aligns. Like there's like right now, there's so much.
Everything
It's,
aligns.
yeah, if anybody's feeling the chaos right now, it's like this
Yeah.
9 year is ending, and it's literally pushing out everything that you need to get on the table, get it out because we're starting over. We're starting over, and
Yes.
yeah. So I do love. It feels like a pressure cooker right now, but it's great at the same time when you can understand and make sense of it in a way.
Yeah, and have the opportunity,
Yeah,
to get it out, to
yeah,
empty that space, clear
yes,
the space for something better to come,
yeah, yeah,
remove the blockage that doesn't let us to move forward
yeah.
and
Now,
it
do
hold
you
us
you
back.
believe when you had your brain injury, clearly what helped heal, you're okay now, but
Yes,
releasing this and healing is what helps you get better. It rejuvenates you. So releasing all
yes.
this, yeah, was a big deal.
No, it
Good.
was a big deal when I have my car accident. I was having a bunch of planets that they was cheering me on that I needed to have a transformation,
Yeah.
right? So everything changed in my life. Everything
Yeah.
changed. You know, when you are thinking, oh no, everything is so smooth, like, you know, and
Hmm.
then you have to change careers, you have to change life. Like it was completely a new beginning. And now that I study astrology, I'm like, that's why this happened. This is why this happened. Like, you know,
Right. Yeah. You can chart it. Somebody asked, and Dayana said this in the beginning. This one, Plume. I'm sorry, I don't know the name. Plume something. If we can't speak to our parents, how else do we handle the situation? Please let me know.
if you cannot speak with your parents, you cannot speak with your parents because they pass away or because you don't speak with them.
Let me see if I can get an answer back.
Yeah. Even if your parents they pass away or if you don't talk with your parents, you can do an exercise. You can call me Roxy. You're welcome. You can do an exercise. The You can grab the picture of your mom,
Oh, good.
right?
Hmm.
You don't speak with them. So what you can do, you can grab a picture of your parents, of your mom and dad, or of your mom only or your dad only, and you're going to grab that picture and you're going to put it as like an altar, like something higher than you. And every day, I tell people for 21 days, you're going to tell them, you are the bigger one and I'm the small one. This always my place will be. I take life as they came from you, right?
Yeah.
It's
Hmm.
like when we are fighting with our parents or we are angry about something, it's like we are carrying sacks of rocks, something heavy,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're like, I'm ready to fight. But when you understand that you can just drop down, you know, I'm the smaller and you guys are the bigger ones. That
Right.
always will be your place and this always will be my place. There is no fight there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
You with your destiny and I'm with my destiny.
Hmm.
When we start to doing that exercise, the energetic movement, it's like the energy start to softener.
Yeah.
You know, things are
Hmm.
gonna start to be more soft. And from one day to another one, your mom is going to call you, your dad is going to call you, like it happened. And
Right.
sometimes, yeah,
That
sometimes
cord is being
you're,
released and drawing you back in. Yeah. Yeah. Pulls you back. Yeah.
yeah, sometimes you can say the healing phrases and you are seeing your mom and your dad and you are telling them for 21 days. There is a moment that you start to cry,
Hmm.
right? Because at
Right.
the end, you like your parents. You love
Yeah.
your parents. You
Right.
know, you have to go to that moment when they hold you.
Yeah.
And if, let's see, if you was adopted or something, you have to remember that God's plan was choosing the person for you, the your mom for you, and she keep you safe for 9 months. Doesn't matter. You are here. You know, you're complete. I believe when I'm content with who I am, I understand that everything in my life had a purpose,
Right. Right.
right? If I'm happy with who I am, I understand that I needed to have that car accident in order for me to be who I am today,
Right.
right? I understand that I wasn't able to grow with my dad in order to be who I am today.
Right.
You know what I mean? You understand so many things, right?
Right.
You understand so many things in your life. And when you are an adult, I'm 51, you can say everything was worth it,
Hmm. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I remember that video that I did, that I used to fight with my mom. I used to complain to my mom a lot when I was little, until I grow up and I understand,
Right.
you know, because from my mom's side, I'm only child. And I used to be sad with my mom because I'm like, I'm not going to have a brother. I'm not going to have a nephews, nieces, and I used to be very upset with my mom, right? Or,
Right.
oh, why I didn't grow up with my dad? Like, you know what I mean? You try to
Yeah.
blame your mom,
Right.
all of that to them.
Yeah.
But when you understand your mom did the best
Yeah.
that she can, it's like, "Ah, I'm not gonna fight anymore."
And then when you have kids of your own, you're like, I get why you only had one. No, just kidding. That's,
Yeah, yeah. Even she says she's the only child. Oh my God, yeah.
my
Yeah,
son's
but
an only
now
child, and he's always, yeah. And I'm like, oh,
yes,
I didn't even think this was going to come at me later, but now I'm aware.
yeah, but now, thank God, I grew up and my dad had two more kids. I have two brothers,
Oh, there you go.
right? So I
Yeah.
don't need to cry anymore, and I have two nieces and one nephew.
So you got it all. The package, it all came together. Yeah.
Yes, that's what I
Yeah.
said. Like sometimes we cry for things that are not gonna happen. You need to trust God's plan.
Right.
You need
Right.
to have faith on that
Hmm.
because He has a plan for you. Maybe when I was little, I didn't understand. But
Right.
now that I'm older, I'm like, wow, I got it all. I have the
Right.
brothers, I have the niece, I have the nephews.
It,
Like,
when it was hit in his timing. Yeah.
yes, I have my
Yeah.
kid, like I have everything. Like, you know what
Hmm.
I mean? Like things that are not replaceable, I
Hmm.
have them and I'm grateful.
Right.
You
Oh,
know?
yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
No, thank you, Kathy.
Thank you. Anybody have any questions? Well, we're at that time. We got a
I'm
couple
hungry
more
and I
minutes.
know my mother and father did the best they went to Kuta.
That's good to
Yes.
where
Yes.
is this?
So, yeah, love your parents. Take them as they are because nobody comes with a book,
Right.
right?
And yeah.
Nobody comes with a book. They do the best that they can.
And we do as kids too, as their children. Follow
Yeah,
her. I got it. Dayana Lopez, Family Constellation. I keep tagging your page in there so people can follow.
yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you. You'll see her again, guys, so don't worry. But follow her page because she's got great insight. And again, the mother year one, you're going to be want to know the updates on what's coming with her with us. But thank you so
Yeah.
much. You have a good night and have a great
Thank
weekend.
you. You
Thank
too.
you.
Bye bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thanks for coming on.